This is the Situation Room, the only way to start your day.
On a single public holiday feast. Now, you have to read that together with the fact that we have some counties in the country today that have spent 3 million shillings on a Christmas tree in September. Think about that. What 3 million shillings could do in your county. You talk about a situation where we have a county governor who decided to throw a bash at 5 million shillings in a county as a what do we call it, housewarming bash, right? Because it was getting into a new house, and the county spent these monies. We talk about the Senate and the situation that we see that have continued to happen there, and the county governors, one after the other, showing up in these committees, the Public Accounts Committee of the Senate, and questions are asked in terms of how they have spent money. Many are spending 200 million shillings to construct a county governor's house, and that has not actually concluded that they need 50 million shillings extra to be able to continue with the construction of this house. One asks the question, which kind of house is this that you're constructing at 250 million shillings plus 50 million shillings that we do need? We talk about counties where we see people living lavishly. Might you remember that we have counties that do not have hospitals are not there, ECDE centers have not been constructed. You're talking about roads in the counties, development in these counties. We do not see that. What is your experience in your counties? The number to call is 0732142653 or 0732142650. The number to call is 0732142653 or 0732142650. Are you satisfied with the service delivery in your county? And how is the service delivery? How are services in your county this morning? Call us on 0732-142-653 or 0732-142-650. An opportunity for you to give us the situation in your county as we talk about that. I'm going to give you about my county, right? So we live in a county where we said at a time that lazima work. And what did we say that lazima work? Garbage collection would have to work, that distribution of water would have to work, that ECDE centers would be constructed, and that education would have to work, that hospitals would have to be funded, and that they would have to work. Mine is not working. How is yours? And here we are. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you? What's your name and where are you calling us from?
I'm calling from Kericho County.
Mm-hmm.
Kericho to County.
What's your name, sir? Hello, good morning. If you could just lower the volume on your radio and tell us your name and where you're calling us from and what is the situation in Kericho County.
Kericho County tuko na shida mingi.
Mm-hmm.
Drainage mbaya.
Yes, we can hear you.
Yes, I can hear you. Hapa Kericho governor wetu anaishi Eldoret.
Mm-hmm.
Anafanya kazi Kericho.
Okay.
Drainage mbaya, chafu takataka town, kila kona chafu.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Yeah, it is a situation that many continue to talk about, and I thank you very much for your response and an opportunity to call. And as well as we also wanted to hear from another individual right here, as we just asked the question: what is the situation in the county that you are in? Are you satisfied with how the situation is in your county this morning? Many continue to call in, and when you talk about that, so here's a situation where drainage in Kericho County. Nimbaya. Governor lives in Eldoret but works in Kericho. Garbage collection is a problem. What is the situation in your county? Talk to us on 0732142653. Hello, good morning. How are you and how is the situation in the county? Tell us your name and where you're calling us from. Good morning. Hello, good morning.
Yes, morning. Hello.
Good morning, I can hear you. Yes, please go ahead.
Yes, I'm Charles. I'm calling from Kisii County. We've got a lot of problems. This our governor. I don't know what he probably thinking about this this county, because most of the time our governor is I may say is that one person who believes in winning him. In terms of service delivery, is 0 out of 10. Yes.
All right. So, in short, what you're saying is you're not satisfied with the ongoing in your county this morning, Charles.
Everything from sanitation, from side of hospitals. You start just the other day. We got a patient who went for delivery. Died because there were no doctors who could have attended to her.
Yes.
That's in the side of hospitals, and most probably he sits on his job.
Yeah.
Yes. Now this our government. I don't see whether is doing service to the people in the state county.
Yeah, thank you very much, Charles. And let's listen into others. And we do hope that the governor is clear and that they will be able to deal with the situation in the county. So here's the situation where many are calling in and are saying the situation in the county is not well. What is the situation in your county? Remember the number. It's 0732-142-653 or 0732-142-650. Good morning. Hello. What's your name and where are you calling us from?
I'm calling from Transoya. I'm with Simiu.
Yes, Simiu. What's the situation in your county?
The situation is under the leadership of George Natembea. The leadership is just doing well apart from what Haemba did. Haemba never did well, but he has really tried. And he has improved the town, is going on well. And he's giving seeds, especially when the farmers are going to plant. We praise him for that. And we pray for him to continue as he is the leader of Western Province.
All right, thank you very much. And yes, indeed, that is a caller that is just calling from Transoya County and is saying that in the county, the situation is doing
Transoya
well.
County, that is community.
Yes.
I'm from community Transoya.
Yes.
Wycliffe Simiu.
Yes, Wycliffe Simiu calling in from Kiminini, Transoya County, just calling in and telling us how the situation is at, as well as we just follow up on how the situation is at. Yes, and then again, we look at other callers who are calling in. Good morning. How are you? What's your name and where are you calling us from? And how is the situation in your county? Good morning.
Good morning. Naitwa John. Mimi kutoka Nakuru County.
Yes, John.
Mimi nasema governor wetu opposition Susan Keka hakuna kitu anafanya, especially in terms of security wise. Yeah.
All right, so John from Nakuru County there saying that the situation in Nakuru is bad, especially on matters to do with the security. You know, we talk about issues that would happen in the counties, and when we talk about security, that is the national government situation. But then again, what is the role of the governor in terms of touching base with the national government? Good morning. What's your name? Where are you calling us from? And how is the situation in your county? Hello, good morning. Very well. Yeah, let's connect and pick another call as well. Good morning. How are you and what is the situation in your county this morning?
Habari asubuhi.
Salama sana, hali gani?
Nzuri kabisa, na kupigia simu kutoka Kwale County.
Habari ya Kwale.
Kwale hakuna neno, tunashukuru Mungu.
Mm-hmm.
Huku kweli hakuna maendeleo ya kutajika, hakuna maendeleo ya maana.
Mm-hmm.
Mimi naitwa Duncan.
Yes.
Kwale.
Mm-hmm.
Barabara za kuingia ndani vijijini huko ni mashimo,
Mm-hmm.
vumbi. Alafu pia hospitali hazina madawa ya maana, ni dawa tu hivi.
Mm-hmm.
Na anda unatibiwa alafu naambiwa kanunue dawa kwa chemist.
Mm-hmm.
Naona hali inakuwa ngumu. Hospitali nyingine hapa ilianzishwa tangu na Gavana Mvurya, ikaanzishwa juzi ndio inaanza kufanya kazi, more than 4 years bado inajengwa tu. Naona sasa hali huku si nzuri sana, huku hafanyi kazi vile inavyotakikana.
Mm-hmm.
Kama gavana wetu tunayemtegemea sasa.
Yes, shukran sana, and we hope that situation in the county, that is Kwale County, would get to be better. Good morning. Where are you calling us from? What's your name and what's the situation in your county? Hello, good morning. Hello, if you could just reduce the volume on your radio and tell us where your name, where you're calling us from, and are you satisfied with the situation in your county?
Good morning.
Mm-hmm.
Are you getting me where we are in?
Hello, good morning. If you could just good morning. What's your name? Where are you calling us from, and how is the situation in your county? Are you satisfied with the situation in the county?
Good morning, Dennis. I'm Karajawa from Nakuru County.
Mm-hmm.
And I can say things are not good in Nakuru County.
Yes.
We have the Kanjo Askaris behaving like goons.
Mm-hmm.
When you go to the hospitals, you pay for whatever consultation fee. There are no medicines apart from the lowest quality drugs like Panadol.
Mm-hmm.
The roads are in a dilapidated state.
Mm-hmm.
Those that are under the county.
Mm-hmm.
And the offices you go to, you have to cough something before you're given services.
Mm-hmm.
So the situation is not good.
Yeah, Karanja Waweru there calling us from Nakuru County, telling us the situation is not good. Thank you very much. Good morning. Good morning. What's your name? Where are you calling us from? And are you satisfied with the situation in your county?
Good morning to you, sir. My name is Tunzo, calling from Kilifi County.
Mm-hmm.
Huku kwetu bado kuna shida. Sioni kama governor anafanya kazi.
Mm-hmm.
To this century bado tuna shida ya maji ya mifugo, maji ya binadamu kunywa.
Mm-hmm.
Na si swala la kwamba ni la jana ama ni la juzi, na wanajua.
Mm-hmm.
Kama hii maeneo natoka Adward.
Mm-hmm.
Kuna visima zenye zilichimbwa na hizo visima zimekufa since December to this time, hatuna maji.
Mm-hmm.
So sioni, to my perception, sioni kama governor anafanya hii kazi. Na pia bado kuna shida ya wakulima wenzetu wenye wanafuga ng'ombe nyingi, huwa wanaingia katika mashamba yetu.
Mm-hmm.
Wanatumalizia malisho, maji, na imekuwa ni shida kwa siku nyingi, lakini bado haijatatuliwa.
Naam, shukran sana kwa maelezo yako kutoka Kilifi County. We are hopeful that the county government would get to respond to this situation as we speak at the moment. We are speaking with you right here in Kenya's biggest conversation, just getting to understand the situation in your county. Are you content with the service delivery in your county? Good morning. How are you? What's your name and where are you calling us from? And are you satisfied with the situation in your county?
Hello?
Yes, hello, can hear you. Go ahead.
Hello?
Hello, we can hear you.
Kama jina ni Gibson Kelonzo.
Mm-hmm.
Hello?
We can hear you, Dixon. If you could just raise your speech a little bit higher so that I can hear you.
Kutoka Machakos, hata Sub-County.
Mm-hmm.
Ile njia kutoka Kilimani Kisakatangi Road.
Mm-hmm. What's the situation in your county? Raymond from Kericha, good morning, sir. How are you? Are you satisfied with the situation in your county?
Hello.
Hello.
How are you doing?
Fine, thank you, Raymond. Good morning to you. Are you satisfied with the situation in your county?
First and foremost, let me pass my condolences to the family of on Miano.
Yes.
We are mourning as Kericho residents, and I was really shocked because it was actually untimely death.
Yes, Pauline Sana.
Yeah, and another regarding to your question, here in Kericho County, we've been having fights between the county executive and the county assembly. We've been having almost attempted impeachment. So those fights. So the leadership has put the fight, their energy to the fight, not service delivery. So, for instance, when it comes to, medical has been devolved, and actually, we actually receive poor delivery, poor service delivery.
Yeah.
So, other things in agriculture, we saw. When impeachment was going on, misappropriation of funds for agriculture and
yes, Raymond, thank you very much. Let's take other calls from others, and that is from Kericho County. Good morning. How are you? What's your name? Where are you calling us from? And are you satisfied with the situation in your county?
Yeah, thank you so much, Dennis. My name is Dennis also. So, I've called you just to tell you something about what is going on in Nakuru County.
Yes.
Nakuru County imekuwa place yenye we are not understanding how leaders wanafanya kazi. Like mimi natoka Rongai constituency.
Yes.
That is the Honorable Chebor Mamba.
Yes.
This guy amekuwa wakati ameingia kiti, Dennis, I'm telling you from the truth, hakuna njia ametengeneza as Nakuru constituency. Nini Rongai constituency. The same wamekuwa wakiclash na governor, wamekuwa wakipigana na governor for those wana threats. So so these politicians, they are not doing wafanyi kazi for the citizen. The best that they can do, they are doing for the investment. They are wafanyi juu yani, they wanafanya to the investment. Yeah. Another thing, Susan Kika is busy telling Rigathi, don't come to my country. What for? Kila mtu, hii nchi ni ya kila mtu. You should not tell me that this is your boundary, this is my boundary. Sasa, and I'm telling the leaders, no one live longer. No one live longer. As long as you are doing this to us, no one lives longer. I'm telling you, kama Yesu alikufa, wewe ni nani?
Yeah, Dennis, right there from Nakuru County. We hear you, Dennis. Let me just listen into what others have to say, and yes, we get your concerns on the same as well. But that is the situation. Kenyans, they are sharing their views. We take a short commercial break. Remember, the number to call is 0732142653 or 0732142650. The question is, are you content with service delivery in your county? We continue this conversation after the break.
This is the Situation Room, the only way to start your day.
This is a one-on-one with you, and as well as just sampling some of the comments and responses that we're getting online. Right here is one is actually asking the question, why do we have counties that are spending money on stadia and not in schools? Remember, when you talk about counties, we have the ECDE centers that need to be constructed, and that is the question the kids will be asking that question. Good morning. How are you? Where are you calling us from? What's your name? And are you satisfied with the situation in your county? Good morning. Hello.
Yes, I'm Kimani from Kitui.
Yes,
Hello.
Yes, Kimani. Yes, Kimani. How's the situation in your county?
It is desperate, actually. And you see, what happens is that even if we complain, the problem is with us because we are the ones who had put these people in power. Maybe out of kitu kidogo and we were given, we did not test and verify them in their behaviors because we know their behaviors. Because all these governors, they have come from somewhere in the system that has been governing the country. So they are known thieves.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, another thing that we do, we don't even condemn them. We should have a system whereby we should shame them because the institutions that are mandated to inspect and to check them have also been compromised because they have also placed their own in the system. So actually, corruption within the counties, I'm not taking it as a whole, kind of, all of them have not done work. But you find in some counties, even if they are stealing, they are at least lesser devils. Like, for example, in Moranga, even if they are stealing, at least you can see something is being done. But in the marginalized area, you find that is where the ignorance is. These guys are taking advantage of ignorance of their people, like in Garissa, Wajir, you see? So I think the most important thing here is as citizens, as Kenyans, asking ourselves hard questions. What kind of a governor are you electing?
Are you electing? And I hear you, Kimani. I hear you and the frustrations that you do feel. Let me take other calls. Good morning. How are you? Where are you calling us from? What's your name? And are you content with your county?
I'm calling from Kilifi County, Malindi. Garbage is very worse in Malindi. Very worse in Malindi. People are throwing everywhere garbage. And the roads are a bit better now, but the garbage, even tourists will run away. Very smell. Yeah, very bad on garbage side. Like in this area called Muyeye, Karima. Paka msikitini ndani. Uchafu barabarani, kuna barabara hapo moja haijatengenezwa, ndio watu wametupa takataka kabisa hapo. Shameless kabisa. It's a big shame for our governor.
Yeah, I hear you. That is a call from Kilifi County explaining to us the situation in the county right there. As well as, let me just sample a few comments that we do get here. And one is asking, roads in Tasia are bad. MCA Awola Fanyi Kazi. Good morning. How are you? How are you calling us from? And what's the situation in your county that has actually just dropped as we speak right now? And one is asking the question, why are counties spending money in studies, not school? Likizo B, that is Vintage Oak as well, saying, a good question. At 45 billion shillings for a study in a country where people have no proper healthcare, capitation money never disbursed, bure kabisa. And that is as well as Jojo Mugele there and addressing the MCA in Tasia. And the question still remains, are you content with service delivery in your county? And we talk about the service delivery and functions of a governor in a county now. Remember that healthcare has been devolved. So what is the situation in terms of health in your county? Are you able to tell us that health is working in your county? That we have, when you walk in, you're able to get services, medicine is there in your county. We talk about county roads. How is the situation of county roads in your county? Do we have improvement of the same? Is there work being done, or is nothing absolutely being done in your county? Talk about water and sanitation. It is another devolved function in terms of ensuring that households in the county get to have water and good sanitation. A majority of callers this morning tell us that their counties have a problem with regard to garbage collection in their counties. That means when you talk about garbage collection and it is a problem, that exposes citizens to a lot of diseases. Now, you talk about cholera and also just the dignity of the people who are going to work every other day, not being able to do that in a peaceful way. Is it working in your county? You talk about agriculture and livestock services. How is it in your county? Do we have agriculture services and livestock services in your county thriving? If it is, tell us. If not, tell us. The number to call, remember, is 0732 142 653 or 0732 142 653. We talk about trade and development. Counties actually go out there and collect taxes on behalf of the citizens there, which is called the on-source revenue. And when that is collected, how is it invested back into the county? Counties that counties have for a very long time continue to ask for more, and senators have rightfully fought to ensure that counties get to have more allocation. But how is that being spent? As we talk about education, ECD, centers in your counties, where are we with that? The number to call 0732 142 653 or 0732 142 650. Also, issues have been raised in terms of corruption in the counties, and there's that individual who's actually called in from Kitui, that is Mr. Kimani, who says it is about time that we started calling out our leadership in our counties because they're not delivering, that we must call them out and shame them. It's not just a question of pointing fingers, but we must call them out and shame them, and that responsibility must be taken. What is the situation in your county? Having explained exactly what the roles of a governor is. And we have OMD 254. Hakuna kitu kidogo, those monkeys. They dish out aren't to buy voters. The monies they dish out aren't to buy voters, but to rather to satiate constituents. The one to hold office is normally already decided long before elections. Is that the situation in your county? Today we hear that I've just been told that there are other counties as well that find themselves in situation where say that other counties are working, that even when they steal kidogo, still they are working. In a country where we want to develop and become a developed nation, are we able to sit and say that even if so and so is working, it is okay? We can excuse them for stealing kidogo, because one then asks the question, is that a crime or not? And to bodies like EACC, we talk about the police, parliament in terms of oversight, both Senate and National Assembly. In terms of Auditor General as well, looking into the problems that continue to be experienced in the counties in terms of budget, how that has been spent, controller of budget as well, being able to control how much, what is going where, and if at all it is serving its purpose. Where are we with that? Are we better today as a county? Are you able to call in and tell us exactly how the situation is? Remember, 0732 142 653 or 0732 142 650 is the number to call. Good morning. How are you this morning? And are you able to tell us the situation in your county? That number just hung up, but we continue to canvass the situation right here in the Situation Room as we look at the functions of a county governor, and if at all they have been able to deliver. We talk about security coordination. There is an individual who said that security in the county is not well, and we talk about security in the situation where the governor actually chairs the county security committee. Though security remains a national government function. So here then is a question of, as a governor who chairs the security committee in the county, what are their roles in ensuring that they're able to relay information directly to the national government? That will be the Ministry of Interior, in ensuring that the counties that they do supervise, that they do lead, actually are secure, because a secure county then gets to invite investors in, and the residents as well are able to do business, continue to move around freely because they are sure of their security. We talk about development and planning. And the governor oversees preparation and implementation of County Integrated Development Plan, that is the CIDP, as well as other issues in the county and the annual development plans, and ensures development projects are implemented. So we talk about development projects as governors ensuring that those have been implemented. Are you able to say that your county, in terms of development, has achieved all that they promised to give unto you at the time when they were campaigning? Are you able to say that you have achieved a lot more since the advent of devolution? Now, the number to call, remember, is 0732 142 653 or 0732 142 650. So the powers of a governor, right, are there, and we know them. And a governor pretty much has been equated to like a county president and leading that. Good morning. How are you? What's your name? Where are you calling us from? And how's the situation in your county? Are you happy? Hello, good morning. If you could just reduce the volume on your radio, tell us your name, where you're calling us from, and what's the situation in your county. Are you happy? Are you content?
Hello, my name is Francis.
Francis.
And I'm calling from Viga. Incidentally, I've worked in 2 counties at a fairly senior level. But what I can tell you, and I don't want to name my second county really, but then at this pace of county expenditures, I don't think we are going far. Let me just go straight to the point.
Yes.
In the second county that I worked at a senior level, county secretary for that matter, I noted a situation where we had 2 parallel payrolls. One payroll was meant to get money and approvals from the control of budget. The second payroll was now the actual payroll where money now after getting money from control of budget, from the treasury, now the money was being paid to the actual staff. The disparity between the money requested from control of budget and approved and the money spent now for actual salaries was about 40 million per month. We engaged in a debate with the governor, fierce debate, until I was actually relieved of my duties over this amount of huge sums of money that was being stolen openly. And then the governor settled on the fact that it was not 40 million per month, but it was 28. The deputy governor then would say it was not 40 or 28, it was 35 million per month that was getting lost. So we all agreed that money was getting lost. The difference was the amount. Now look at a situation where we go by the governor's figures of 28 million per month being asked for and approved by the control of budget, but then somebody in the county, whom now I decided to call them ghost earners, not ghost workers, ghost earners, because they were using people's names, get money and divert this money to their own accounts. But look at a situation where, assuming we go by the governor's figures then of 28 million per month being stolen. These figures could be cross-checked by KRA because there are people who are paying pay and not working in the county. You could cross-check by NHIF then because there are people who are not in the county. Some were even having 2 NHIF payments per month. Now, looking at these figures, and that's just on payroll, there is no way we could spend, assuming we go by the governor's figures, of 30 million per month that's about $500 million per year on payroll. In this same county, I once kept writing to EACC to find out a simple audit on the promotions going on. Because you'll be surprised, as somebody's employed this year, taken to job group R, straight from college to job group R. We have staff in that county who have worked for years, 20 years plus, stuck at job group M. We don't expect any development in these counties unless something is checked. And I do not understand who will come in and sort out this mess. At this rate, and the same county, let me just be honest, the same county, before devolution, they were collecting 700 million per year by those local authorities.
Yes.
This county, by the time I left, was collecting less than 200 million per year in the local revenue. So the question was, where is the other money going, assuming even the revenue streams remained the same? Bottom line, the kind of expenditures going on in the counties and nobody's bothered. But some of us continuously informed the EACC of what was going on. Nothing really was done. Bottom line, we are not going far with this situation in the counties. Yes.
Thank you very much for painting exactly the situation in the county there, where you're talking about 700 million shillings that was collected, and now we are doing matters to do with where we are as you speak at the moment. Glado from Kikuyu, good morning, and how are you doing? Are you able to tell us the situation in your county? Omwami from Kakamega, good morning. How are you doing? What's the situation in your county? Are you happy? Yeah, he's just left the room. And Glado, how are you doing this morning? How are you? Hello, good morning. Yeah, we seem to be having a problem here. Yeah, good morning. How are you doing? And how's the situation in your county? Are you happy? Hello, good morning. How are you doing? Are you able to tell us the situation in your county? Hello?
Yes.
How are you doing? If you could just lower the volume on your radio so that we could understand each other. How's the situation in your county and are you happy? Hello, good morning. How are you? All right, we seem to be having a problem here. Hello, good morning. How are you? Which county are you calling us from and what is the situation?
Sylvia.
Mm-hmm.
Sasa nasema
Yes.
huyo anagongewa.
Nani huyo? Hello, good morning. This is the Situation Room. Please call in on 0732. You're asking the question, are you content with service delivery in your county? Good morning. How are you doing? What's the situation in your county?
Well.
Hello, good morning. How are you? What's the situation in your county? Are you happy? Yeah, we seem to be having a problem there. But then again, we talk about the counties and how they have performed. Namuranga County at 52.0%, Homa Bay 51.5%, Trans Nzoia 48.2%, Kirinyaga 47.8%, and to top the top 5 is Nyeri at 47.4%. And the bottom 4 would be Nairobi County at 39.7% at position 40, Garissa County at position 45 at 37.7%. We have Wajir at 37.1% and Isiolo at 35.1%. When you talk about on agriculture, Murang'a and Trans Nzoia lead at 51%, Elgeyo Marakwet and Homa Bay at 50%, and Kilifi, Nyandarua, Nandi, Laikipia, Turkana rank lower at 42%. We talk about healthcare in this situation, but let's just speak this and hear what they have to say. Good morning. How are you? Where are you calling us from? And how's the situation in your county?
Habari yako?
Salama sana. Ukoaje mama?
Niko sawa kabisa, niko kaunti ya Kericho.
Habari ya Kericho. Utasema nini kuhusu kaunti ya Kericho?
Kericho atulaumu viongozi. Wale wanapoteza mali ya wananchi ni
cartels.
Wanaenda kwa watu administrator, wana sign viti ya wananchi, wanapoteza, wanatafuta nini ya account zingine, naweka pesa alafu naenda kula. Sasa tumepata shida kwa hii cartel kabisa, kwa sababu tunataka maneno ya watu administrator tujue hii pesa wanawekanga mwenye na sign, ana sign pesa na kuja weka wapi? Mimi niko wote wa Chemoso.
Okay, sawa. Sasa mama, huo unasema au cartels, governor hana responsibility ya kuhakikisha kuwa they've been dealt with.
Hawana jua. Tumejaribu kila mahali kuuliza, hawana jua. Hii cartel amesumbua sisi kabisa. Hata sasa tuko na dispensary alijengwa 2007 mpaka wale hakuna kitu. Pesa inapotea, dawa inapotea. Hata saa hii tumeona hii cartel amejulikana. Sasa saa hii anakuja fanya nini maneno mbaya kwa dispensary, hata kumwambia wananchi kuna nini majengo, lakini alikuja tu kufanya kazi bure tu.
Alright, sawa mama,
tumekusikia. Watu na hasira saa hii.
Asante sana. Good morning. How are you? Where are you listening from? And what's the situation in your county? Are you content?
Hello.
Hello. Hi. I can hear you. Are you content with the situation in your county?
Yes.
Which county is this?
Hello.
Hello. I can hear you. Please go ahead. Hello, good morning. How are you? Which county are you calling us from and are you happy with the situation? What's your name also?
I'm calling from Eldoret, Uasin County.
How's Eldoret?
Uzuri, mvua inanyesha. Station mambo ya counties huku mambo haiendi mzuri bwana Dennis. MCS wanafucha pesa left, right and center. Na watengeneza barabara. Unapata pesa inawekwa barabara, inawekwa budget ya pesa mingi na hakuna kuna kazi inaendelea hata kidogo. Nafikiri we should be leading as number one as corrupted county.
Why do you say that you should be leading as a corrupt county?
Because iwezi kuwa maajabu then is from 2013 mpaka saa hii hakuna, ushasikia kesi ya corruption yenye imetajwa Uasin Gishu County. Because we are not in heaven. Yeah, so hawa watu tu wanakula tu chini ya maji, ni ile tu wanafunika tu story sababu maybe kitu tu inaendelea mingi tu.
Okay.
Me kama ingewezekana hata I was suggesting that even you can amend the constitution so that governor akiingia kwa kiketi kabla atoke hand over kwa the next governor wafanye audit kwanza, kama kuna makosa alifanya awekwe jela, akae ndani mpaka siku ile pesa itapatikana. Because acting bwana Dennis yenye inaua counties ni corruption. Na hiyo ndio itatumaliza kabisa. Because unapata MC anaomba kiketi saa hii, next month amejenga maplot buildings kubwa. Kwani hao watu wanapata pesa wapi? Why don't we even amend the constitution so that we umeomba MP umeomba MCA kiketi ya MCA na umekuwa mwalimu, enda na mshahara ya walimu enda kulia huko. Because mimi naona hii vitu mingi ya salary mingi, pesa mingi, wanapata pesa mingi ndio wanakuwa na kiburi.
Okay.
Na mambo ya cost workers ni wengi sana. Cost workers ni wengi sana. So that's my take.
Thank you very much. It is a situation that has been painted right here in terms of Kenyans and how they feel with regard to the situation at the counties. I'll just quickly go through some of the comments that have been shared as well with regard to the conversation this morning. And that second county is Busia. Many ghost workers. That's according to Christina and Busimukweli. Have you seen governors don't want to be held accountable by Public Finance Committee in Senate? There is impunity since independence. When did you see any president taking over TSC to employ his tribe? Very well. And Njogu Moni has said, how do you even keep a straight face? We just have to, man, because it's a conversation that we have to have, and we have to have it. 100 billion more needed. Is it a case of if the money can't solve your problems, you eat it? It's a question that is being asked right there. The situation in counties, we've talked about the scorecard from different counties, from education, top performers in matters to do with county representative investment and readiness. And is the situation looking good with all the services, with all the monies that have gone to the counties in the tune of trillions of shillings? Would you say that the situation in the county is better today? It is a conversation that continues. You can as well continue commenting on all our social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, X, and on our website as well as on YouTube. It is exactly 7 a.m. Good morning.
This is the Situation Room, the only way to start your day. This is the Situation